Hello everybody, welcome back to the great state of Montana. This is the Carbine Cowboy wishing everyone out there a happy Father's Day weekend. First of all, I'd like to start out with a couple of shout outs to a couple of people that have been with me for a while and some that have just been with me recently. I'd like to give a special shout out to M1 Shadow. He's a great guy, very knowledgeable. If you have a chance to check out his YouTube site, I suggest you do it. He's very knowledgeable on firearms and with all breeds of canines. Very interesting fellow, and he's also a pretty good cook. The second one I'd like to give a special shout out to is Black Powder Shooter 44. I know some of you have heard me mention this young man before, but he is very knowledgeable when it comes to black powder firearms and shooting. If you get a chance, check out his website. You won't be disappointed. The other one I'd like to give a little special recognition to is Bailey Girl Smith. This nice lady has kind of gave me a little insight into a woman, the way they think, which is a lot different from me and being a guy and the way I think. So she kind of gives me a lot of balance there, and I really appreciate all the input and advice and in-depth knowledge that she gives me. She's a true lady, and she's always trying to steer me in the right direction as far as women are concerned and the way they think. Me being a guy, I need all the help I can get. And to all my other subscribers out there that subscribe to me, I want to give you a big thumbs up. I want to say thank you for watching the channel, and I want to say thank you for subscribing and making my channel as popular as it is. And I enjoy all your questions and comments, and I enjoy answering all of them, no matter how big or small. So with that, I would like to say thank you to all of you. The topic of my video today is going to be on women and firearms. There's a big misconception out there among men that women seem to think that they need the biggest, baddest rifle or pistol on the market because guys seem to think that's what they need, not really taking into consideration of what the woman wants or needs. My advice would be is if your woman is a casual shooter, progress her slowly. Start her out with a 22 or a 380 auto. If she feels comfortable with that, and that's where she feels comfortable shooting, and she shoots it accurately, if she has no desire to advance further, leave her alone. As long as she's happy and content with it, that's all that really matters. The other would be, if you're buying her a rifle, get her one that fits her properly. You know, the biggest complaint that I hear from women is when they purchase a rifle, the rifles don't fit them correctly, which gives them excessive recoil. They can't get comfortable behind it, and it really doesn't help them accuracy-wise or proficiency-wise with the weapon because they're not comfortable with it. Most firearms today are designed around men being the largest buyer of firearms, but the women are getting more progressive and different body styles, different heights, different arm lengths. If you're purchasing them a rifle, make sure you get one that fits them comfortably. And my advice would be, if you have a way to allow them to fire different calibers, do that first before you get them into something that is a little more recoil than what they're after. The biggest complaint that I hear from women is when most guys buy them a firearm, whether it be a rifle, pistol, or shotgun, that they buy them what the man seems to think they want, and the women never really get comfortable with them because they either don't fit correctly, or the recoil's too heavy, or the gun itself is too long or heavy, or whatever the case may be. So just make sure, you know, you keep that in mind. I mean, women are really no different than men. You have guys out there that, well, some of them are recoil sensitive, some of them aren't. Some are big, some are tall, some are short. So you have to take that into consideration when you're purchasing a firearm for a woman. The other thing is teach them properly. Don't give them a lot of bad advice, or let them accept a lot of bad advice that in the real world really isn't going to be of any benefit to them. Take them out. First thing you do is teach them how the weapon functions. Then after they understand that, then teach them how to shoot. Don't be like some of these guys on these YouTube channels that just take a girl out, they give her a 300 Win Mag or a 12 gauge shotgun or a 454 Casull, and for nothing more than utter amusement let them fire it and then end up having them hurt themselves, and in the process ruining them from never wanting to shoot another firearm. To me, that's just stupid. If they have a desire or they have an interest, kind of train them like, we were taught when we rode a bike. We rode with training wheels for a while. Then after we got comfortable with that, then we progressed without it. It's kind of the same thought with a firearm. So these are just some of my points to ponder. I seem to get that complaint a lot, so I just thought maybe I would voice it. And for you women out there that I have that are subscribers, when you go to a gun store and you're buying a firearm, do a little bit of research on your own that has been wrote by other women. Don't always take the sales clerk's word for it, because let's face it, they're in the process of trying to sell a firearm. They really don't know you. They really don't know what your expectations or desires are. I'm not saying all of them are that way, but most of them really aren't that knowledgeable either. Today it's just a job for a lot of them, and all they care about is making a sale. So find somebody that's knowledgeable, that's willing to help you, and go that route instead of just walking down and purchasing whatever XYZ firearm a sales clerk tries to sell you, because they're not, all that knowledgeable on what you're wanting to do. So those are just a few things you may want to think about. I actually wanted to do a gopher hunting video for you today, but it's really overcast and it's been cloudy, cooler, a little bit of rain, so I guess I won't get to do that for you today. But I am going to get another one out for you here very soon. So with that, this is the Carbine Cowboy from the great state of Montana saying have a happy and safe Father's Day, and I'll see you next time.